This go. All right, you guys. Hey, everybody. My name's Lisa. We are back for another Wellness Wednesday. These are my favorite nights because we get to talk about one of our favorite subjects, wellness. Y'all, we need wellness more than ever. I'll tell you what, school's starting back and lots of new sicknesses and everything. And so we're going to talk about the basics. So when you go back to school, sometimes in the beginning, they go back to the basics of school year and they kind of review, and kind of get you ready for a new year of learning new things. So we're going to do just that. We're going to go back to the basics of gut health and wellness. And we're going to talk about the importance of BIG, not a rapper, Notorious B.I.G. This is actually BIG, blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health. So if you can address those three things, you are going to be in a much better place with your health and wellness. So if you're sick, you have inflammation. If you have gut health issues, you also have inflammation, and you probably have other health issues if your gut's not working right. If your blood sugar's not balanced, you're probably going to have some other health issues that go along with it. And no, you don't have to be a diabetic to have blood sugar issues. So let's address it now. Let's get on the other side of healthy and be preventative and not reactive. So we don't want to wait until we get sick to do something about it. We want to do something about it now. If you've already gotten sick, and this is your first time hearing about these core ideas of how to stay well, that's okay too. We're moving forward. I always tell my kids, if you know better, do better. So you're about to know better. So then you'll be able to go and do better. So tonight I have a sweet friend. She is going to chat with us tonight. Her name is Anna Lee. I can't wait for you guys to hear from her. And Anna Lee, I'm going to let you share first. But first, tell them where you live and your fun job, the fun things you get to do all day.
So I live in Charleston, South Carolina, and I get to ride ponies pretty much all day. So I am out in the elements, the sunshine, the cold, the rain, you name it. Some holidays, typically I have a really lovely business partner. So we work that part out because she lives on the farm. But yeah, I get to ride horses and enjoy life and work from home and really I'm my own boss already. So that's what I love. I love being self-employed and doing what I love every single day. So I 3 years ago started on one product. I wanted change, but wasn't quite committed to jumping all in. And so about a few months later, after that one product was when I started Triplex, because took that one product and noticed serious change within a week. And I jumped all in with Triplex. And within a week on Triplex, I was having more energy, less cravings, which was huge for me because I was hypoglycemic all my life. My parents did not really teach me healthy habits. I kind of ate whatever I wanted to eat, whatever was quick and easy, like a lot of us. And that really came out when I was at horse shows. I'd be on a pony and my mom would walk by. I'd grab a bite of a hamburger and I'd have to go into the ring and go to work and then come out with a soda or Gatorade, whatever had sugar, just to get me feeling better. And that happened all the time. The shakes, pale as a ghost, couldn't stand up. So that was my entire childhood. And for 3 years, my 3-year anniversary just passed. I've had maybe 2 hypoglycemic episodes in 3 years' time, which is a serious game changer. So I religiously use Slim. And again, the energy, it gives me a little bit of energy, which at the barn makes a big deal. I used to be chronically exhausted, just tired. And I worked at a vet clinic or restaurants as a server, as a hostess, but still, just tired. You couldn't catch up. You slept, but just always tired, especially at the barn. So the energy within a week, that was the big thing. That was awesome. Regularity. Oh gosh, y'all, I never went to the bathroom like ever, eat several meals, 4 days would go by. I didn't know anything about that until my sweet friend started to share gut health. And the benefits of triplex with me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm supposed to do this. And ever since then, I'm like, oh, I haven't gone today. And I'll add an extra BioCleanse or probiotic or whatever I feel like I need. It's amazing to go every day. That was a really big deal. Let's see, acne, IBS, struggled with acne so bad. I remember being at the barn and, it was so bad. And my mom was like, we really need to get you to a dermatologist. And I really want to do it all by myself. And I was kind of embarrassed and I didn't want any help. And I was like, I don't need any help. And she was like, no, sugar, you really need to go, which I did, but I was on the medications, the face wash, everything. But those medications, if y'all could see my hands, I still have scars on my hands from doxycycline. Again, I was at a horse show and all of a sudden my hands were on fire. And come to find out I was fried. My hands were fried, which was awful. So that was a terrible side effect of the medication. And again, I did need that to get me through that tough spot. But 3 years in, Triplex has helped tremendously with my acne. Let's see, what else?
Let me interrupt real quick. You said that you
Yeah.
started with one product. What was that one
Yeah.
product in the beginning?
Vital Biome. So
Gotcha.
that extra probiotic, I actually had IBS. I didn't have health insurance. My boyfriend and I were actually in Belize, and thank goodness we'd been together long enough, because we'd go eat breakfast and I'd say, okay, we have to go back to the house. I gotta go to the bathroom. I mean, everything, a Cheez-It, a Hershey's bar, a piece of lettuce, it upset my stomach like no other. And I kept thinking, my God, surely I'm gonna pass this bug at some point, because I had IBSD. I was like, surely this is gonna go away. It did not. And at the point where I was like, okay, there's something really wrong. Clearly I knew it was gut related. And I was like, all right, I got to go to the doctor. But I was avoiding paying $400 for a $30 prescription. I didn't have health insurance. And so I really didn't want to go. So I remember coming home and I said, Lord, please let there be one product here that can help me. And I opened my cabinets, and y'all, it was in the middle of my cabinet, like it had a halo. And I was like, all right, here it is. And within a week, I was starting to go regularly again. And so I called up my friend, and because I went the wholesale route with one product, I know she wanted to hate me. And I said, okay, tell me what to get. I'm committed. So I came back with the business, triplex, everything. So 3 years later, my hypoglycemia is gone. I'm going to the bathroom every day. My cravings, allergies, I lived on Zyrtec to the point that I just stopped buying it, because I'd have to take it every day. And I just started to wonder what that was doing to my liver and my insides, to take that every single day. So I just stopped buying it and would sniffle and, do the gross thing. And, I just stopped buying it. So that's been a life changer.
I'll tell you what, thank you for sharing that. My in-laws have horses and they are a lot of work. When someone says that they, go to the barn and have, take care of horses, I used to think, well, that sounds fun, and it may be fun, but it is a ton of work. So when you say you had more energy to be able to do that, I mean, you need all the energy you can get to have to do that. That's a lot of work.
It is.
So that's
huge. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Active and slim make all the difference in the world.
Yes, I'm so glad they came out with active. Let me tell you, because those Red Bulls, they did not do well with me, especially with my. I had IBSD too. That I'll share my story in a second. But yeah, I'm so thankful that they came out with that. All the products. It's really insane whenever I think about what was my life before this, what was my life before that.
I know.
And hopefully I'll never have to know, So yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes, and I'm gonna ask you one question here in just a sec. Can you hang on for just a bit?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on for just a bit.
Okay.
So I was just wanting to share really quick. So sweet Anna Lee was talking about Triplex. So Triplex is our foundation, well, really Slim is our foundational product, but Triplex is our most popular combo. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say pink drink, it's this. It's there's actually two kinds of Slim. There's hunger control, and then it's in a longer stick if you see someone holding that. And this is the microbiome activating. And so you just pick what works best for you. But I started off on the triplex as well, because that's what I didn't know anything about blood sugar, inflammation, and gut health. I mean, really, we weren't taught that in nursing school. And I just, it was never anywhere forefront, back of my mind, never. And so whenever I told my friend, when I said I need some help, and so she said, do the triplex. And that's what I did, because that's what she told me to do. And I'm so glad that she did. So it's the Slim. And then you just mix this in water. This has been really great because, you know, Annalie, just like you were saying, it really helps your blood sugar balance. So I'm not diabetic. Annalie, you're hypoglycemic, but you know, you don't have high sugar levels. You don't have diabetes, but that doesn't mean that we don't need to learn how to, even if you weren't hypoglycemic, that doesn't mean that we don't need to learn how to balance our blood sugars, because even hypoglycemia can be dangerous for your blood vessels. So you want a constant level of blood sugar in your body at all times. So whenever we have that crash, that's usually, you know, in the afternoons, whenever we're reaching for that, you know, candy bar or that snack or that extra cup of coffee or something. So that's what's going on. So we have to have that level, the balance level, a level blood sugar. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. And so when we can have level blood sugar during the day, what's going to happen? Well, it's going to help us have level blood sugar at night, which is going to help us sleep better, which is going to help us feel better, which is going to help our immune system, all the things. It's like a domino effect. So this is really, really great. Even if you're not diabetic, it's such a great product. It has chromium in it, antioxidants in it, lots of good stuff. The next thing in the triplex, I just brought my products, is the BioCleanse. Excuse me, the ProBio 5. You know, it was probably backwards for y'all, but the ProBio 5. So Annalie was talking about VitaBiome, which is another antibiotic. Probiotic, not antibiotic. I talk about antibiotics all day at work. Sorry. Probiotics. That has 8 strains that she was talking about, the VitaBiome, of wonderful probiotics, which is actually different than the 5 strains of probiotics we have in this. So the VitaBiome actually is great for stress and your GI system and all the things. But the ProBio 5 has 5 different strains of probiotics, and as digestive enzymes, which so many of us need. And it also has an antifungal. So most of us are going to have yeast overgrowth and we don't even know it. So many health issues are connected to having yeast overgrowth. And if you don't address that yeast overgrowth, you're not going to have the progress and the success that you're looking for in your health. Because if you take some probiotics that are over the counter, great. But if you're just putting in more probiotics and which is the good yeast, basically, you're not getting out the bad yeast, then you're just putting good yeast on top of bad yeast. You got to get the bad yeast out. That's what that antifungal is going to do. And then last but not least is the BioCleanse. So this is what she was talking about, also about helping her to go. So that has a great magnesium in it. And it's going to help you go, but don't be scared of that word BioCleanse. Everybody's different and everybody's going to need a different amount. I take 3 to 4 a day. Some people only take 1. Some people take up to 6. It really just depends on what's going on with you. I mean, I had chronic sinus infections. I also had IBSD. I mean, y'all, I had prescriptions to help me go and to help me stop going. I didn't know if I was coming or going. Every day I woke up, I was like, I don't know what's on the docket today. I was gluten intolerant, lactose intolerant, leg cramps, couldn't sleep well, no energy during the day. So I was just a hot mess. I was sick all the time, taking, antibiotics and steroid shots and even antibiotic shots. I mean, I was just sick all the time. So I didn't know there was a better way. So I'm off all those meds now. I had 2 sinus surgeries, 2 upper GIs, and 2 colonoscopies. And this all started in my 20s. And I really didn't know that there's any other way. I just thought that, you get sick and you just deal with it and you put some more prescriptions on top and you have some more surgeries and you just pray and hope for the best, So I feel so much more in control of my health now that I'm getting to the root of those issues and not putting a prescription Band-Aid or a surgical Band-Aid on top of something that I had no idea that I had the power to address these things, and that the Lord gave us these awesome plants. Because y'all, all it is plants. That's all that this is. It is plants. It is minerals. It is vitamins in these capsules. That's all that it is. I don't know if you can see that. That's all that it is. The capsule is just the vehicle to get these plants in you, and that's all that this is. So I love that it is clean, that it is nothing artificial. It's good stuff. And I really don't know what I would do. I can't imagine my life 6 years later without these products. I don't know where I would be. Who knows how many more prescriptions I would be on, how many more sleepless nights I would have had, how many more surgeries I may have had, how many more days off work I would have had to take, how many things I would have missed with my kids, because mom didn't feel good. Mom didn't feel like playing. No, I can't stay up and read you that book. No, I don't feel good. So those were things that came out of my mouth a lot. And so I'm so glad that that is not me anymore. So Annalie, I wanted to ask you one question before I let you go. I want to ask you the question, get your answer, and then I'll say what my answer is. Okay. So I'm going to unmute you because I muted you. Let's see. There you go. Okay. So my question is, and I'm putting you on the spot here. So can you feel your seat getting hotter?
I
from getting
do.
in the hot seat?
I already felt it.
So my question is, if you could pick one product, what would it be and why?
Only one from the
I
triplex.
know. It's like picking your favorite child or something, or your favorite horse. Like it's like, but just for fun, if you had to pick one.
If I had to pick only one from triplex, it would be Slim.
Okay, and why?
Energy, and it really, really helps my cravings.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have energy to do stuff, man, we're just sitting around like a bump on a log, aren't we? I feel like those sloths that move really slow, they're really cute, but they sure don't get much done during the day.
Right.
So my product would be the ProBio 5 because my gut health was so wrecked, and it really bossed me around, how bad my gut health was. I didn't know that it was tied to so much wrong that was going on in my life and how bad that I felt. And my quality of life was it was not there. I was really just, what's the phrase? Fake it till you make it. I felt like I was faking it all the time, faking a smile, faking a laugh, faking a good mood. That was just not a good quality way to live. And so I feel like if I had to choose, it would be ProBio 5 because for me, my gut health was just too wrecked, I tell you. So I'm so thankful for that. Hey, Annalie, you're awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And I love seeing your sweet face.
Likewise.
Thank you. And I love you sharing about the horses in the videos, and they're so talented and they're so good. So if y'all don't follow Annalie, y'all need to go follow her and check out all her posts about her horses. They are awesome. So, well, y'all have a great night. We will meet you again back here, same bat time, same bat channel for the Wellness Wednesday next Wednesday. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.